Well, an important factor here is the surveillance and the guidance, right? Like one of the observations made constantly by people who think about the big, ugly strategic scenario is that this isn't like a full NATO versus Russia war, because in the first 10 minutes of a NATO versus Russia war, the satellites will be gone. And that is when your fighters have their real use, and that's when your supply chain for ammo can be overt over the railways rather than covert and only running at about a third the speed, because you have to disguise them.
Going down, then the nukes start flying. Let's be real.
No, I wouldn't say.
No, I don't think so. I don't think those are connected. I think you can actually knock down a lot of satellite assets before you head to the nuclear scenario.
You can take that to the next step. You can take that to the next step.
No slippery slopes here. I'm not talking about nuclear war. I'm talking about slippery slopes.
That's not what I'm saying. You can take that to the next step, though. Satellites go down. Next thing's next. Russia's primary military objective is to keep themselves from getting swarmed by NATO. And they've been prepping for this for the last 80 years. Yeah. And they've been prepping this with rocket weapons. They have every single major point of travel to Russia targeted for months ahead of time. The moment this conflict starts, every major artery road in Europe is going to be destroyed. Every single junction, every bridge, every dam, every bridge, water bridge, and land bridge is just going to
same will happen to Russia.
No, absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. We have not seen this. This is not a war yet. This is a conflict in Ukraine.
Agreed, but I'm trying to answer Toby's question, which is why haven't we seen the air assets? And the answer is your answer, which is they're kept in reserve for that really bad conventional scenario. They're going to absolutely need the fighters to do that, and they don't need them absolutely to do what they're doing in Ukraine, and they have other risks like dumb bombs killing too many civilians. So that's my answer to Toby's question, is they're in the strategic reserves with the rockets, with the dumb bombs, and with the Tu-95s, and with the torpedoes and the subs. So, Alan, I'm with you there that they have an entirely different war plan and war arsenal ready to go in case this gets too big.
Also, the doctrine of the Russian Air Force is the air superiority. So not a strike air force like the American.
Yeah.
And
so then you don't use it until you are ready for everything, right?
Also think about this, that if the NATO wants to deploy cruise missiles, they have two options, like from a ship or from an aircraft. And Russia should have the aircraft to intercept the American aircraft that carry the cruise missiles.
Yeah.
Do you need aircraft?
Main role of fighters is interception.
Yeah.
So you need this if you're going to do this preemptively, like above your like beyond your borders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In Finland, in the in the north part, or I don't know, in the vast areas of Russia, they need to cover these areas.